guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight, it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. And the jam by Brown.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Edwards against Brown. Towns on a screen. It's Edwards with a drive. Rebound Boston. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Williams a screen on McDaniels. Tatum finds Williams. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Conley against Smart. Conley passes to Edwards. Clock at 6. Here he goes. Williams grabs the board.
And it seemed wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
Now here's Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Horford inside. He's against Gobert. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam. You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy. Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And Edwards slams it in.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. Tatum against McDaniels. Brown inside. And Brown with the stuff.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Towns a screen on Smart. Here's Conley. No luck on that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. Williams passes to Horford. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Greg.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Smart finds Tatum. Now here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. But when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
Pass to Edwards. Brown with the steal. Horford outside. It's Smart on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Brown. 6 to shoot. Inside. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of the pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
To the paint. And stolen by Williams. It's Brown on the wing. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen. Right side Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here's Edwards outside. Back to Towns. This one for 3. Lets it go from the wing. That one a little long.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Horford for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Boston earning this break in the action, up 10. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics. So the Celtics 5 right now. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Brown with the stuff.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Brown against Edwards. There's the triple. Hits the three-pointer. Edwards has got 8.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Tatum. Horford finds Tatum. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's Edwards. Oh, my goodness. How about that? Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Williams. Give him 8 points now. Horford, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Tatum. And he lays it up and in. 5 points in the game.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Tipped away. Towns with the ball. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Conley against Tatum. Smart. Pass to Horford. And the Celtics call time here. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development, and you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
Now here's White. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Rivers. He's guarded by White. Gobert with a screen on White. Pass to Prince. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 from Minnesota.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Brogdon, the pass to White. Outside Brogdon. Double team on Brogdon. And here's Griffin outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
A much improved three-point shooter. Griffin understands the value of bigs that can stretch the floor.
2 minutes.
Gobert with a screen on Brogdon. Over to the wing. Here's Reed. Great D that time from Gallinari.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. White finds Griffin. Kept alive.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Picked by Gobert. Oh! And Gobert powers it home.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
White for three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
52 seconds left in the second quarter. Gobert with a screen on Gallinari. Back to Gobert. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Rivers. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Gobert with a screen on Brogdon. Pass to Gobert. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Outside White.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That's good from White. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Robert Williams checked in for Griffin. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Rivers. And he makes it.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Williams with the screen. Here's Tatum. Banked it in off the glass. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the balance from Tatum? Absorbing the contact. It just...
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, well, let's just say his success will continue.
The Celtics with the lead. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And they double up Gobert. Fires from deep. The shot by Conley, no good. Boston shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Horford, a screen on Conley. Out to Horford. Outside Tatum. Back to Horford. And here's Brown for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Pass to Tatum. A second to shoot. And finished off by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And stolen by Williams.
He was all over that play. He knew exactly where they were going with the ball and swiped it away.
Oh, there's the alley. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Edwards, the pass to Gobert.
And you want more of this from Tatum, able to make an impact on defense with this kind of activity.
Drives to the hoop. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 10. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Williams with the screen. Tatum passes to Brown. Horford with it. On the wing, Tatum for three. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Edwards slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Prince comes in for McDaniels. Rivers is checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Here's Rivers. The three is up. Horford pulls it in. And Boston calls time here.
Show your spirit, fans. Robert's in the arena gets a free t-shirt.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Here's Brogdon. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. White, the pass to Griffin. 1:44 left to play in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Outside White. No good off the back of the rim.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Now here's Brogdon. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
You can tell Brogdon is a savvy shooter, getting it off and getting the foul call.
It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Fires for three. Nails it from three. Noel's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Noel. Pass to Gobert. It's tipped.
Griffin still possessing such incredible timing. Shooters have to be careful when he's on the prowl.
Fires the three. Drills it from deep. Griffin's got 6.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Reed, a screen on Brogdon.
Celtics foul. Grant Williams. Personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Reed sets a screen. Here's Rivers. Pass to Reed. White with the steal.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
What hustle from Griffin on the fast break. Running the floor and making sure they convert.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Minnesota has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Hauser in at the 3. Here's Noel. Williams defending. Pass to Prince. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Now White. He takes it in. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Check out the immediate response to the jam.
Oh, both sides are fired up. Gobert with a screen on Brogdon. Here's Noel. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Noel's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. White can't hit. Minnesota shooting a nice 50% for the game. Pass to Rivers. Five on the clock. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Boston shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Outside, Williams. Here's Brogdon driving to the basket. And Brogdon with the stuff.
And you can't give Brogdon avenues to the rim. That's a recipe for disaster.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Robert Williams.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to pull off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. And it's Tatum missing. The Timberwolves have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Poke loose. Conley against Brown. Towns a screen on Brown. Conley passes to Towns. Back to Conley. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Brown against Edwards. The kick out to Williams. Williams a screen on McDaniels. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics? Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Edwards. Pass to Conley. Gobert with it. Outside McDaniels. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards to 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Celtics have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Smart outside. Back to Tatum. From deep 3-point range. No good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Celtics.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous.
Okay, look out!
Wow! He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. The shot, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Inside. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Pass to Tatum. Horford, a screen on McDaniels. And finished off by Tatum.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. That'll put Karl Anthony Towns on the line. That's on Al Horford. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Now here's Smart. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you...
read about this matchup? The team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5 spot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert in the corner, and there's the defensive 3-second call. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Lock at 6. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Over Allen. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Allen, a screen on Conley. Garland looking it over. And a miss there on the triple. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Edwards. And he drives in, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Now, here's Mitchell. Oh, he's a high flyer.
Oh, look at that elevation and throw down. Oh!
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Here's Gobert. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Outside Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Allen up top. Garland against Gobert. 3-pointer. Garland, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Edwards. It's good.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Allen, a screen on Conley. Garland kicks to Allen. Gobert pulls it in.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Get it! Just
Throw down there, man. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Kicks it out to Allen. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Edwards looking it over. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. There's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniel.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
And finished off by Edwards.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Garland, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Edwards can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Conley against Garland. Mobley a screen on Conley. Mobley outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Allen with the screen for Okoro. Fires the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here. Oh,
man. Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Mitchell looking it over. Driving in. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Here's Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Edwards, a screen on Garland. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Makes it off the glass. Edwards got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Timberwolves have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the set. Edwards against Mobley. Oh, here's Edwards. He's tightly guarded. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Garland kicks to Mobley. From deep. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Outside Edwards. And there's the drive. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Didn't think that was going to go in. Garland's got 9 points. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's
big time. On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Mitchell right side. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Feeds to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism there, getting off the floor to throw it down.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Conley against Garland. Stolen by Mitchell. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. The drive by Mitchell. Towns with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. Torian Prince comes in for McDaniels. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
1:07 left to play in the first half. Here's Osman, guarded by Prince. Shot clock at 5. Lopez, a screen on Prince. Osman. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Lopez passes to LeVert. For the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. The pass to Noel. From outside the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Green taking his time here. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Minnesota. 13 points up at the end of the... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right.
16.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on it. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Outside Garland. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Here's Edwards. Second shot opportunity. Shoots from 12. Gobert gets the bucket. Gobert's got 6 points.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Outside Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Great open look there. He's got 12.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside Conley. Passes it to Gobert. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 14. Takes a three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Conley against Mitchell. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniel. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. To the paint. Gobert down low. Lopez is there. Gobert down low. Lopez covering. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 8 for Mike Conley. Year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Here's Noel. Levert defending. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Sinks the triple. He has 7.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Timberwolves leading by 21. Rivers in the corner for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
To stop the run. And the layup good by Levert. Levert's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, you can see the confidence level Levert has by how often he hunts for his shot, especially from there.
Here's Noel. Levert defending. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Osman. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Buries the long-range jumper.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
There's the screen. Noel passes to Gobert. And here's Rivers. Fires the 3. And it's Osman with the rebound. It's tipped. Stolen by Rivers. And here's Gobert. And so it's Minnesota cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Offensively, his focus was lasered up. I mean, whatever scheme the defense was working, he found a way to work through it, locating quality shots whenever he got his hands on the ball.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then it's Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And finished off by Gobert. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Mitchell with it, picked up by Rivers. Mitchell against Rivers. Allen outside. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. Gobert with the block. Prince outside. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
The wide open look here for Garland. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Rivers kicks to Reed. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Mitchell going inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Taurean Prince. Edwards has come in for Austin Rivers. And it's Mike Conley in for Noel. Fires from 14. That one drops for him.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Garland, the pass to Okoro. And it's off from 3-point range. Edwards kicks to Conley. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Mitchell outside. Inside, stolen by McDaniels. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. It's stolen by Allen. Mitchell in the corner. Towns with the steal. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Gobert against Allen.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Garland with it. Conley picks him up, and slam dunk by Allen.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
The three. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Mitchell against Edwards. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Mitchell missing. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Towns for three. And they get it back. Pass to McDaniels. Shoots over Okoro. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Now Okoro. No good on the three. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Stolen by Mobley. Garland against Smart. And stolen by Williams. Horford passes to Tatum. And here's Brown. Horford, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Horford. The rebound by Allen. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Garland for 3. He drops it from range. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Horford pulls it in.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Here's Smart. The shot from the low post is good.
I'll tell you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
Outside Mitchell. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Sinks it from distance.
Well, this one of the most coveted shots, the corner 3, and Darius Garland is good from distance.
Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Garland for 3. They get it back. Mobley outside. Here's Okoro. Second chance effort, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Doris, we hear a lot about how much space Isaac Okoro can cover at the defensive end.
It's important, BA. Here we have an agile, athletic defender who's got length to bother those elite shooters, the quickness to cut off penetration. He can jump passing lanes. Being this kind of defensive player is critical in the league.
A minute 53 left in the first quarter. Outside Tatum, 6 on the shot clock. That shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Smart against Garland. Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. And finished off by Garland.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
Tatum way outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Allen a screen. Garland, the pass to Allen. Williams grabs the board. Boston trailing. Smart outside to the inside. Here's Brown. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Okoro, pounded by Tatum. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Garland for three. Rebounded by the Celtics. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Mitchell, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Mobley, no good. For Boston, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. And here's Brown for three. Donovan Mitchell with a board. The layup off target. What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the Cavaliers. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
And the shot is good by Garland.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Tatum from long range gets the 3 ball to go. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick and roll action. Beautiful.
Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Here's Tatum. Takes it inside. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Come on, BA. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Garland, the pass to Allen. Yes, it's good. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
You like Allen to keep his concentration. Refuses to let the defense outmuscle or outwork him.
Left side, Tatum. Screen by Horford. The putback. Williams passes to Tatum. Here's the 3. Knocks down the long J. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
One of the things you love about Jason Tatum, he's cooking right now. He's putting it to the defense, but by his emotions, it would never be betrayed.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's foul number 2 for him. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Mitchell. Allen with a screen on White. Here's Okoro, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
That's what you call a whatever it takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, BA. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers leading. LeVert outside. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of basketball. And the shot's good.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Caris LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
White against LeVert. White, the pass to Williams. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavaliers have gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Pass to Osman. Lopez, the screen. Over to the left wing. Shoots over Griffin. Lopez can't hit. Boston has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's Wade. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Rubio. And he buries his first look.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Caris LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Right side White. The kick out to Griffin. Lopez with the steal. It's LeVert on the wing. Guarded by Brogdon. To the middle. Here's Wade. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Good on the second one. 8 seconds left in the second. White on the wing. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's clean.
The Cavaliers, 31.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Brown. Mitchell against Brown. The drive by
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Smart outside. Pass to Horford. Good D by Mobley.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit.
Awesome! Hammers it home!
So nice.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Smart outside. Up top, Tatum. He's got 14. On the wing, Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Sinks the tray.
He does not get sped up because the shot clock is dwindling. Al Horford keeps his poise.
Allen with a screen on Smart. Garland, the pass to Allen. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul, 2nd team foul.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. That's on Al Horford.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
It's both from the stripe. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Now, here's Williams. Screen by Horford. Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 10. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 6. Brown with some nice D. Boston's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Tatum passes to Williams. Kick out to Brown. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact. Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Now here's Horford. Here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Mobley. Williams passes to Smart. Horford, a screen on Garland. Horford outside. The 3. And he can't get that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men doors.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
Osman on the wing. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Now here's White. It's a 14-point game.
When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
Williams is checked in for Boston. White hits them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now LeVert. Pass to Wade. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Griffin outside. From deep. Boston, no good that time either. LeVert goes against White. Here's Wade. Takes the 3. Hauser grabs the board. Here's Williams. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Derek White, Grant Williams out there with Blake Griffin. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5. Osman gets to the corner and hits it. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Pass to Williams. The kick out to White. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Osman, defended by Griffin. Back to Osman. Now here's Rubio. And here's LeVert for 3. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Darius Garland.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
This crowd had no idea what they were in for. He came in and silenced them with a dominant performance. He was an intimidating presence tonight. This audience didn't seem to affect him in the slightest. Allen with a screen on Brown. Back to Allen. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Pushing it up now. It's stolen by Smart. Horford passes to Brown. Horford, a screen on Mitchell. Brown against Mitchell. Can they get it? And Brown with the layup.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touchdown low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Celtics. Allen a screen. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now here's Tatum. Right side Brown. And stolen by Mobley. Garland against Smart. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Garland for 3. From deep, Mobley. Rebounded by the Celtics. Oh, deflected. Fades. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Mobley, a screen on Smart. Garland for 3. Cleveland gets it back. Tries again. Allen can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Horford passes to Smart. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Cavaliers.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Darius Garland.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Right side Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt.
Garland against Smart. Allen with a screen on Smart. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. That three's off the mark. So it's Boston now, trailing by 19. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Horford outside. From deep. And the three-pointer goes.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
to keep an eye on in this one, the big man.
Here we go.
Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Now here's Gobert. Lets it go from deep. Second chance shot, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could show why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Towns, a screen on Smart. Conley with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Here's McDaniels.
And you want more of this from Tatum, able to make an impact on defense with this kind of activity.
Lets it go with the 3. Horford sets a screen for Smart. Now the feed to Horford. Edwards against Tatum. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Here's Smart. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
To the inside. Here's Towns. Back to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Brown. For 3, Edwards. Gobert, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. He won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Here is Edwards after the basket by Boston. Conley finds Edwards. Towns pick for Edwards. Off target from outside. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Tatum. Outside, Horford. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Tatum kicks to Williams. That one misses. And Minnesota now the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Edwards looking it over. Good work defensively by Horford.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
It's Brown on the wing. Here's the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Wow, Brown drills it from way out, showing off that limitless range.
Edwards fires from way outside. And that time, also a missed shot. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Here's Smart. Rebound, Minnesota. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's McDaniels. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Smart finds Williams. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Here's Smart. 5 to shoot. And there's the pass to Tatum. Stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And this is Edwards' game, man. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Good on the second free throw. Celtics leading by 4. Smart deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Williams. Celtics passing it around. Outside Tatum. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. That's a 2 from Towns. Kept alive.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Unable to get that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Celtics. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in the corner. That's the Boston 5.
Once the fast break is rolling, they know who to go to. Tatum can be trusted to find the finish.
Screen by McDaniel. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Connects from three-point range.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And here's Tatum for 3. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Tatum with it. Working on McDaniels. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that it's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now here is Horford. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Tatum. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. Edwards drawing the double team. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Edwards. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Tatum down low. Working on McDaniels. Smart finds Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oh, here's Edwards. 10 points for him. Here's Gobert. Nifty move. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, boy, you are in for a show.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves? And so he hits the technical free throw. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basketball.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniels. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Austin Rivers in for Mike Conley.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Into the lane, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And good assertiveness on that drive. And with Brogdon's terrific free throw percentage, I'm sure he's happy to head to the line.
He hits the second from the line. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Passes it to Reid. Gallinari with the steal. Griffin with it. Now defended by Gobert. Griffin dishes to Gallinari. Griffin a screen on Gobert. There's Gallinari with the three. Gobert with the block. Reid the pass to Noel. And here is Prince. Timberwolves passing it around. Trains the three-pointer. Prince has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Outside for Griffin. On the wing, Williams. Back to Griffin. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Here's White. Griffin trying to get open. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Timberwolves leading by 3. 1 second separating the shot clock in game 3. Gobert with a screen for Rivers. Moves back up. And another shot. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Prince wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Brogdon. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so
With the score, the Celtics 19, the Timberwolves 25. And let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. The three ball. Smart misses. Minnesota leading by 6. McDaniels kicks to Conley. Back to McDaniel. Pass to Edwards. And stolen by Tatum. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Williams passes to Brown. Six to shoot. Can't hit that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Smart. Outside Edwards. To the middle. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Drills the three-pointer. McDaniels got the first field goal of the second half for the Timberwolves.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's Tatum. Back to Williams. Stolen by Conley. Edwards inside. He's covered by Brown. Here's Towns. Another shot, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul. Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
The free throw drops for Towns. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last two seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving Chris Paul. He has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. It just seems, Richard, that Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Smart with the ball. Conley picks him up. Edwards against Brown. Dishes it to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. Over to the left wing. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniels. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Austin Rivers in for Mike Conley. And so it's Boston with it after the basket by Minnesota. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Rivers looking over the floor. Reid the pass to Noel. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Hammering it home. Griffin making use of that athleticism and size. That combination makes him such an offensive threat.
Now here's Gobert. He gets it in there. Gobert's got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Williams inside. Guarded by Reid. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now here's Prince. He's got 6, and the foul called on Grant Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. And the pass to Reid. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Reed's got his second bucket of the game to go.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
White the pass to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Gobert with the screen on Brogdon. Griffin with the steal. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
And 1/4 to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Griffin is out there with Williams. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Derek White. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 14. Here's White. Count it.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Here's Noel. At the top of the key, Reed. 2 points, that one goes.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Boston shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Brogdon kicks to Griffin. Outside Williams. Down low, White. And White with the stuff.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Noel. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. Some changes for Minnesota. Towns is checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Mike Conley in for Austin Rivers. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And it's Brown missing. Timberwolves leading by 13. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. And Gobert throws it down.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Tatum looking around. To the middle. Here's Williams. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. From 6 away, and again it's Minnesota converting.
Improving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Brown outside. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Edwards has come in for Noel.
Team foul. Timberwolves substitution, Anthony Edwards.
Brown with it. Edwards there. Brown. Good.
A very athletic play by Brown. Getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Now here's Smart. Tries the spin move. Horford the pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Back to Horford. Puts up a 3. Traps in the tray. Horford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now here's Towns. And here's Edwards from the arc. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Tatum drives in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns.
The length and athleticism of Tatum is something else. Look, you can't blame the D for fouling him there. That's just something that's going to happen.
And so Tatum nails them both. Minnesota leading by 15. Here's Edwards. He takes it in.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Minnesota.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Rudy Gobert.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Here is Edwards after the basket by Boston. To the inside. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
For 3, Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Robert Williams.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Stolen by McDaniels. Conley finds Edwards. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards, mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
And he can't hit the second. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smart with the ball. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.
front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1. Crafty move, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Garland. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. To the left wing. Towns passes to Conley. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Now here's Edwards. That one goes in. Edwards gotten his second bucket of the game.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
It's blocked by Gobert. Left side, Edwards. And scores off the crossover. Edwards has got 6 points. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet them.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Now here's Towns. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
From deep, Conley. Another shot. Gobert, that's good.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Allen a screen. Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Conley. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Mitchell against McDaniels. Outside Mitchell. And he drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop. But one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him. High-value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
Garland with the assist.
Outside Edwards. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
The 3 from Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Out to Garland. Six on the shot clock. Mobley, a screen on Towns. And the shot is good by Garland.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Mitchell against Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Mitchell.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Now here's Garland. 11 points in the game. 24 seconds left in the first, and he gets it to go.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
For three. Edwards pulls it in. Towns for three, and that's not going to go. Tie game, and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. And
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Howard home!
Oh, wow!
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Mobley on a screen. Okoro on the wing. Outside Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on McDaniel. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in all, too.
Outside Edwards. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of will.
Oh, my!
I mean, just more on that one, BA. The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Here's Edwards. Down low. Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And it's Cleveland with another.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
It's Edwards on the wing. On the take, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's Edwards.
Cleveland foul. Isaac Okoro, his first. Second team foul.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Here's Garland. Rebound Minnesota.
2 minutes.
Edwards got 4 rebounds now.
2 minutes.
Driving inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
At the line for the
Let's get a quick
Timberwolves.
check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And the other area they've impressed me is their commitment to the dribble drive, not settling from the perimeter. With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Conley against Garland. Towns, a screen on Garland. Pass to Towns. The three. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Mitchell into the lane. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Conley passes to McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And now a 9-point Minnesota lead. Cleveland calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Prince comes in for McDaniels. Rivers is checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Conley. LeVert outside. To the paint. Here's Wade. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Here's Noel with the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Wade. Right side, Rubio. Lopez, the screen from behind the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed in the post. Covered by Rubio. Reed, good. Reed's got his first points in this one.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Now LeVert. Pass to Lopez. Wide open look. Can't hit that one.
And the defense gets bailed out.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And, you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Allen with a screen on Conley. Pass to Allen. Okoro on the wing. Back to Allen. Cleveland calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Shot clock at 3. Garland for 3. Buries it from 3. Garland's got 16 points.
Well-designed inbounds play. It's an art.
Conley passes to Gobert. That one no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And the shot is good by Garland.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Towns. Good D by Mobley.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Garland. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
It's stolen by Garland. Mobley with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Okoro. Garland for 3. And the another three.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Prince comes in for McDaniels. Rivers is checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Gobert with a screen on Garland. Pass to Gobert. And again, another missed shot. Cleveland has gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half. Garland, the pass to Allen. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Pocket two, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen's got some old-school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
Here's Noel, guarded by Garland. Reed for three. They get it back. Pass to Prince. Reed sets a screen. Second shot opportunity. Prince with the bucket.
Boy, an accurate shooter with really good form. Prince is aggressive when it comes to looking to score.
And here comes Cleveland. This run now up to 13-2. Garland for three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Reed. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
1:14 left to play in the third quarter here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Rubio passes to LeVert. They set the pick. Going inside, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And LeVert is always aggressive. I like that mindset of his, especially in how he drives to the rim playing downhill. Goes there with a lot of speed.
Reed, a screen on LeVert.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And here's Lopez from the arc. Doesn't go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Rivers. Picked by Gobert. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. 6 to shoot. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for Cleveland. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Cedi Osman. Ricky Rubio is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And this was already coming down to the wire, but poor ball control and some fast hands have raised the stakes.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Carl Anthony Towns has checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Prince. Edwards, he's checked in for Rivers. And Conley subbed in for Noel. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. And they double up Edwards inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Cleveland ball.
Cleveland has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Garland against Conley. Mobley, a screen on Conley. Outside Garland. To the inside. Mobley. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Well, Cleveland's shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Garland. And finished off by Garland.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The floor general Conley, dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
Pass to Okoro. McDaniels against Garland. Allen in the high post. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Outside Edwards. To take the lead. Offensive rebound. Pass to Towns. Edwards with it. Launches it. On target from range. Edwards got 26 points.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Garland for three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards against Mobley. Pass to Conley.
2 minutes.
Back to Edwards.
2 minutes.
Takes a three. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
The Cavs trailing. Outside Garland. Now Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
A leader on this team. These guys trust Mitchell to come up huge at the line.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Edwards against Mitchell. Outside Edwards. To the middle. And Gobert with the stuff.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs him.
Allen with a screen on McDaniels. Garland for 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Edwards. He shoots again. And another shot. Takes him, puts the move on. Cavaliers with a rebound. Outside Garland. Good D by Gobert.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
40 seconds left to play in the 4th. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 4. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. I'll pin that one on Jared Allen. And that one falls for Towns.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Mobley. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Towns against Mobley. And it's Towns penetrating. Gobert passes to Conley. We see the Timberwolves get the win here. They played the villains. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and
Look your best coming into an opponent's building. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. Now here's Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Garland against Brown. A slam dunk by Garland.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy skilled at creating opportunities.
And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Now Tatum, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. We play just over a minute here in the first. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. There's no question this team can shoot the ball, and that's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
But Jason Tatum worked hard, being comfortable in tight windows off the dribble drive. That was a nice-looking move.
Garland kicks to Okoro. Garland against Brown. To the paint. And Okoro throws it down.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Brown dishes to Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Garland looking it over. Inside, lock at 6. And here comes Horford leading the fast break. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Horford.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
And he's good on the second.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Here's Tatum. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Tatum passes to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the dunk by Tatum.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Garland attacking. Here's Allen. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
There's some tenacity to Donovan Mitchell. Even with physical defense, this guy just finds a way to convert.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Boston.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass. Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Smart deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Mobley. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Here's Smart. And just miss after miss right now.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
A nice shot by Okoro.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside, Smart. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Brown the pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Brown.
I'll tell you, allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. 5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, blows the buzzer-beating dunk. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And the second.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. And Doris looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations. Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Outside Tatum. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Isaac Okoro. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to gentlemen. My goodness, step back.
That was incredible. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Okay, everyone, let's get out for some T-shirts. One more time, fans, your Cavs powerhouse.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Tatum finds Brown. Floats it up for Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Brown outside. And Okoro pulls it down.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The wide open look here for Garland. A three-pointer is right on target. Garland's got the lead up to 2 now for Cleveland. Here's Tatum. Outside, Horford. Here's Smart. Boston again missing. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And Doris, you know, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like. Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Mitchell with it, picked up by Brown. The shot misses. Celtics have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Horford with the screen on Garland. Smart dishes to Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
How about the playmaking ability of Al Horford? Wonderful at positioning himself and capitalizing.
Smart against Garland. To the inside. Allen in the post. The 3. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Allen. Garland's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Cleveland. Here's Tatum. And the shot goes in. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Tatum is a 3-level scorer, able to get to that jumper when it's available, this time working the interior.
The 3 from Garland. They grabbed their own miss. No good.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Williams has a screen for Smart. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smart's got his first points of the game.
Well, if there's any player in the league who relishes contact, it's Marcus Smart. You want to play physical? Oh, yeah, I like that.
Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Back to Tatum. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Tatum.
You have to be willing to shoulder the offensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. LeVert against Brown. LeVert the pass away. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Horford. The Celtics with the lead. Loads it up for Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
It's LeVert with the drive.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Driving inside. Tatum, no good. Wade outside. Over Smart. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Thank you, David, for that interview.
Put your hands together and it's just loud for Milwaukee.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
They've got Karis LeVert. Also, Ricky Rubio's out there. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Another miss by Wade. The Celtics shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
LeVert against White. LeVert the pass to Lopez. Timeout called. Cleveland.
It's that time, fans. Time for T-shirts. Who needs one? Cleveland Cavaliers dance team, give them a round of applause.
Here's Osman. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Indoors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jalen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Just 5 on the clock. And White kicks to Griffin. That one off the back iron and out.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Baskets like this demonstrate who Karis LeVert is. This guy is a fighter.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Free throws off from LeVert. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Now the pass to Hauser. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Boston again missing. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Osman. A three-pointer, no good. Passes to Brogdon. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Brogdon's got his first 2 points.
Well, you love to see Malcolm Brogdon take advantage of that frame, capitalizing in close.
All right, everyone, that was your one.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Allen, a screen on Brogdon. And here's Garland for 3. The shot missing. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Outside, White. Outside, Williams. Mitchell against White. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Allen with the screen for Garland. To the middle. And stolen by Tatum. Smart finds Tatum. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And Brown now atop the key. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Brown, good.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown in pick-and-roll play. Just gets to his spot and scores it.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Outside, Smart. Williams has a screen for Tatum. Smart dishes to Tatum. Clock at 6. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Mobley kicks to Garland. Allen, a screen on Smart. Allen outside. Trying to end the drought. And it's Allen with the jam.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Smart passes to Williams. Back to Smart. Pass to Brown. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
And the second free throw, good. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's Garland, and it's Garland slamming it down.
Boy, that is a big-time acrobatic, athletic move by Darius Garland. Look out.
The deep three from Tatum. Boston again missing. Here's Mobley. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And fourth quarter basketball.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Williams with the ball for Boston. On the floor for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. Tatum dishes to Williams. Garland against Brown. Up top, Garland. The tray. Knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. Horford kicks to Smart. Outside, Horford. Allen against Tatum. And the shot goes down. And the Celtics lead by 2. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Celtics.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Smart wide open, he fires. The shot's good, Brown making the play.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Here's Allen. Williams with the block. Horford against Mobley. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Mobley with the block.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And that one drops for him. And that's 17 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. There's Garland, and it's Garland slamming it down.
And this young guy is fearless. Darius Garland deliver it.
Right side Tatum. On the wing, Brown. And it's sent back by Allen.
Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now. In order to space the floor effectively for his teammates, he has to finish that way, guys.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. Williams has a screen for Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Smart against Garland. Mobley a screen on Smart. Allen dishes to Mobley. Outside Garland. Another miss by Garland.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And slammed up by Tatum.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is under the
action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
This is exactly what comes with having the basketball late and becoming the focal point of your team. For Donovan Mitchell, making these free throws is critical.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Tatum drives in. Good!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Mitchell with it. Williams. Oh!
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Smart against Garland. In the corner. Tatum with it. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
Here's Tatum. Money!
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here.
Fans, it's time to get up and get loud.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
For the win. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean,